Great. I'm Natalia Grossa. I graduated in fall of 2018, and I'm currently at a medical device company called Arthrex, where I am a compensation analyst there.
Thank you so much for giving up some of your time today to answer some of these questions. I know that our current students are grateful, and then of course, on behalf of all the faculty, we appreciate your time as well. Your company, the company that you're at now, what was the backstory? How did you end up at that organization?
Yeah, so I started off with an internship kind of in CRM, which is customer relationship management. I worked more on the data side there, interned there for about a year. It was a company called Ravago.
Mhm.
And then from there, I got a job at ADP working in client services in the payroll section, which kind of moved me to this area, which was HR compensation.
Very cool. Yeah, we know Ravago. They're a friend of the college and they've hired a lot of our students, and ADP as well, another great corporate partner. So it's interesting that, it seems to be the common trend with, with our generation, and notice that I said our generation, I'm including myself in that category, is, to move positions, right, several times, to look at, work at different companies and try to find the right fit, and always look for that goal alignment. So I really think that I think this ties in beautifully to the next question. How has the integrated business department and the training that you've received in IB kind of helped you navigate those different transitions?
Definitely, presentations have helped me in ways that I couldn't think of beforehand. Also, interviewing techniques and overall just learning how to communicate with others and working in teams. I mean, that just kind of goes anywhere with you.
Right. Yeah. So the emphasis on soft skills very important, and it's reassuring to hear that you are utilizing those soft skills on a day-to-day basis, right?
Oh, every day.
Yeah. So what about this? If you could give yourself one piece of advice as a student in IB right now, what would you say to yourself?
Don't be afraid to challenge yourself and make yourself feel uncomfortable because if you don't feel uncomfortable at some point, then you're never going to progress. That's the
Yeah.
biggest advice I have.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, our dean, is a champion of celebrating failure, and he also believes this, and a lot of the faculty in the College of Business believe that, when you are pushed outside of your comfort zone, that's when real learning takes place. And it's easier said than done because as an undergrad, I mean, you're kind of in an academic bubble. It's hard to see anything outside of that, and it's most undergraduates want to stay in that kind of safety zone, but it's also really not good for your long-term growth and development. So I'm glad to hear that. And I definitely hope that our current IB students hear the message that being uncomfortable is part of the learning process.
Exactly. That's where change happens.
Absolutely. So are there any positions or internships or any other piece of advice that you would give our current integrated business student today? Anything you would share?
I know at my company specifically, they have some openings for accounts receivables. A lot of engineering we have here, given that this is a medical device company. We have some business analysts, I believe, we're hiring as well. But we always have interns that we have and co ops that we have. So I would definitely try to apply to those positions as well when they do come. Just overall, keep challenging yourself and okay with being uncomfortable all the time because that's where you see differences.
Absolutely, for sure. So you spoke about internships. How valuable do you think enrolling in some kind of an internship, whether for academic credit or not, how valuable is that experience, would you say?
I think that is the best thing that you can do in college because if you're coming out of college with no internship experience whatsoever, there's already so many people ahead of you. And that's where it begins to be very tough, is just trying to stand out from other applicants when you're just starting out.
Excellent. Yeah, I totally agree. Internships do give students a competitive edge, and it really allows students to kind of dip their toe in the water to really see, is this the right industry for me? Is this the right career path for me? So I'm a strong proponent of internships. And the IB program offers the internship as one of the qualified electives. I mean, we believe in it so much that our department chair said, look, we're willing to give students academic credit if they enroll in an internship. So Well, thank you so much for your time today. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope to see you at our upcoming IB Alumni Networking event.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks again for having me.